This is Car Coach Reports. Welcome to 4 Minute Friday. I'm Lauren Fix. Week ending June 8th, 2018. Here's what's going on in your automotive world. We are here in Barcelona, Spain, test driving the Volvo V60 wagon. Stay tuned for our His Turn, Her Turn review coming soon. Here's what's going on this week. UK wants to be the leader in autonomous cars. Daimler decides to try a comedy show. The future of gas taxes and how that impacts you, the future of FCA and their vehicles, and of course, a safety tip from here in Barcelona. Stay right with us. Let's put 4 minutes on the clock. Number one, the UK says we want to be the leader in autonomous driving. They're predicting there's going to be $1.2 trillion by 2035, and they want a piece of that. Because of Brexit, they are going to be exiting the EU relationship, and this will allow them to actually come up with $33 million to give to 6 different companies to try and be the leader in autonomous cars. I think it's a great idea. Let's see what they can do. Always good to have some new ideas, and we'll see if the UK is the leader, because I think Germany's going to be fighting for it, as well as many other countries such as the US and China, and I know that there's going to be some aggressive fighting to be the leader in autonomous cars. We shall see if autonomous cars actually make it to the street in the future. Number two, Daimler, which is Mercedes-Benz, is saying they want to get involved in comedy production. Why in the world would they want to do that? Well, they're thinking it'll get more people interested in their vehicles. So they've come up with this character named Jocko, which I believe is a real person, who's going to pretend to run a gas station. They're going to find some fun stories to put together, like how to find potholes and how a car's software and technology will lead to that. Of course, all the vehicles will be Mercedes-Benz or Daimler product, and that is how they're hoping to make viral video that you will share and tell everyone how great it is, and it's because of Mercedes. Well, this will be coming out late this year, so I'll be curious to watch. It should be fun, and when we do see them come out, or teasers, we will share them with you. Number three, gas taxes. Right now, you pay gas taxes when you purchase gasoline in the United States, and also the same thing's true in Canada and other countries. Those gas taxes are designed to go back into the roads and bridges to make them safer. Well, what's happened is lately that money's been going, the last few decades, has been going into the general fund, and it doesn't seem to get into the roads and bridges. As you can tell, I'm sure you've got comments down below about how bad the roads are in your state. I've been to Michigan, they're bad. That's my home state. And New York is horrendous. If you drive on any of the highways, you'll see that they're not so great, especially on the side roads. And this is a danger to you and I. But as more and more people are starting to purchase better fuel-efficient cars and electric vehicles, there'll be less gasoline being used, which means less taxes, which means less money for either the general fund or for the roads and bridges where it's supposed to be going. So this is going to be interesting. So they're going to start charging per mile fees, higher registration fees. We're seeing that in some states already. They may just charge you to own a car. So these are going to be some additional expenses. I think they should start charging bicyclists too. They're using the roadways as well, just like electric vehicles. These are cars that are going to be using the roads as well as bicycles and any sort of transportation. Next, they're going to start adding it onto buses and gosh knows what. So keep that in mind when you go to vote in November. Who's the person that's actually going to use the gas taxes to go back into the roads and bridges and not overtax you because you own a vehicle, or if you have a bicycle, or whatever the case may be. Just make sure to read those fine details, because this is something that's going to be a big subject in the future. Number three, FCA or Fiat Chrysler Automobiles. The name of the company says the cars they sell. They sell Fiats, they sell Chryslers, and of course they also sell Jeep and Ram and Dodge. Well, the current CEO, Sergio Marcioni, has said he's going to start eliminating Fiat and Chrysler products from the US because they're not selling. Chrysler typically would sell in the US, but Fiat's, that's the name of the company. So isn't it kind of ironic, I guess that would be the correct word, that the name of the company of the cars are not being sold anymore in the US, or maybe not sold at all? You're going to watch the Dodge brand start to dwindle down as well. They're going to invest pretty heavily in the Jeep and the Ram truck area because SUVs, trucks, trucks and Jeeps are very popular, and that's where the profits are, that's where the sales are. So that's something very interesting you're going to be seeing in the near future. So start looking for deals if you're thinking about buying one of those products. I would say there's going to be some amazing deals on Fiat's and Chrysler products that might fit anybody's budget. And lastly, a safety tip. Paul Bryan, my co-driver, and myself, we're here in Spain, and we have seen this in other countries as well. Well, we had our car broken into. Yes, it was a journalist car, and they took our passports and anything else they could find. Besides the fact that it was upsetting and of course inconvenient, it's important to know that when we went to the police department and spoke with them, they said, yeah, there's a crime ring, so keep your valuables on you, lock them up in a safe. And that is true even in the US. No matter where you are, whatever you do, please be more aware. There's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily have your best interests in mind, but I will tell you there's some really wonderful people that will always help you. And for those that were out there that helped us and got us passports to be able to get home, we do appreciate it. And we'll put a story on our His Turn, Her Turn fan page so you can check out the longer version of what happened. And boy, was it an interesting story. That's what's going on in your automotive world. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and share. Check out our other videos, of course, our previous 4-Minute Fridays, and we'll be putting out some more additional videos to help make you safer on the road and give you some great information. In addition, if you've got any comments, we love your comments. Thanks for last week's comments. They were a lot of fun. Always great to engage with everyone. And of course, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week.